Every time you try to get out of collecting, it's like they put it on a sale just to pull you back in. This Gundam action figure has been sitting at my Walmart for quite a while, and finally they put him on clearance for $15, and can I resist that? No. I mean, it's like, it's the 00 Quanti, and I may have it already, but for $15, I can always use two. Then I can maybe do some customizing like I've been wanting to do. Even though these are not model kits, they are Gundam, and I can't quite get my hand wrapped around it since it's a right-hand scissors. All right, so we snip this, pull it out. All right, inside the box we have nothing, but on the box we see that we have this UPC, in case you're looking for it. We also have the possibility of getting the Unicorn Gundam, which I definitely do have, and the Strike Freedom, which is the one probably I don't have from this series, but the Quanti Gundam looks pretty dang good. Now, I don't collect all of these because for $25 a pop, I feel like I'd rather have the model kits. It does come with this beautiful cardboard, which you can use over and over again. It also comes with some instructions in case you need to put some things together. It's what we would call probably a high complete model, HCM. The plastic normally is taped, but this one's not taped at all, which I was kind of surprised about. I kept feeling around for tape, finding absolutely no tape. Okay, straight out of the package without any of the extra stuff, we see one of the hands has fallen off. Probably just been sitting there for so long. We have, let's see, some moving features. I want to get a look at that head because I have not seen this one's head. I feel like this got a lot of white washout from the lighting. The lightings are really unusual right now. Okay, so it's a nice head. It's a very interesting head. I feel like I got a lot of distractions in the background, but all right, so we got articulation. The head is on a ball joint. I think it's on a dumbbell joint, yep. So it can bend at the bottom as well as the top. So you can bend it a little bit farther in different directions, just got to position it carefully. This right here is a little bit strange, so that makes me think that I do not have this one in any form, whether it be action figure or model kit. It does not look familiar. I don't remember this in the front of any kit that I've ever made. There is a yellow, something similar to this, but it's more like molded into the chest part of the V Gundam or the Victory Gundam. All right, for the shoulders, it's a ball joint that connects the shoulder pad, and then he has a swivel joint on his, or a bicep joint that swivels. He's got 90 degrees at the elbow. Usually they have a double joint. Oh, it is. Okay, so it is a double joint. You just have to, you pull to see where the joint is on the elbow. When you pull it down to the maximum amount, there's another joint underneath that pulls it even farther. So we go past 90 degrees, but not too far because his muscle is muscled. All right, for the top, we have a definite joint here. I can't tell if it's a ball joint. And then at the bottom, there should be one right here, but I don't, let me see if I can get it to, maybe it's, you know, stuck there. I don't think there is one. All right, the skirts are giving a little bit of a hindrance. He seems to have the pull down to kick up joint, so let's put it back where we're in the optimal standing position. Pull down to kick forward, about 90 degrees. Kicking back is pretty good compared to the fact that he's got this butt plate in the way, but not terribly in the way. He's got a thigh swivel. Did I say thigh swivel up here? I feel like an idiot. He's got a double joint right here and here in the knee. And he's also got ankle rockers, which are pretty obvious. It's a ball joint, so it's an ankle rocker ball joint. It's not really so much an ankle rocker as it just suspended on a ball. There's also some forward and backwards right here. All right, so let's get some things on him to armor him up a little bit. Okay, so on this shoulder, I suppose this is part of it. I am not familiar with this Gundam. This particular Gundam, I would say kit, like I normally say. He kind of reminds me of a Strike Gundam mixed with a Exia. Is that the Exia that has the single ball here instead of the two balls on the shoulders? You know, from Turn O, or not Turn O, from O or Double O. Okay, well, let's make a big explosion out of that. Oh my gosh, he's got one of these pop apart shields that turns into like, what are they called? Fin panels. I am not a big fan of that. It appears that his sword, it does some kind of weird thing where it folds down to become like a gun. Okay. I'm going to just keep it in the sword position, which means I'm going to need to change his hand for this particular hand that is going to hold the sword. All right. So we got, let me just knock everything on the table. All right. So here's his gun hand. I don't know if that's the one I'm going to need right here or if there's a better hand to use. Here's a gripping hand for the left, a fist hand for the left. This is a, oh, it goes under his crotch so you can put him on a stand. I don't know why they don't just put a hole there instead. All right, it appears that there are 2 hands for the left and 2 for the right, and the gun hand is the hand I would have to use on this. Let me put on the hand first. On his right hand, we're just going to put a grabby hand, or the other hold hand, because I actually prefer those because I like to hold things. There seems to be a trigger on the blade, so maybe that's why it needs the gun hand. Very strange. Let me see if I can back up better to get him into frame. And then all these pieces right here, it says bit A and bit B. These are bit A's. These are bit B's. They go into the shield in some fashion. Let's see. It showed me to kind of plug them in. Yep, so I am not familiar with this one. Okay, it shows this goes to the front. All right, I'm a little bit lost on this. It shows to detach it right there, but everything's a little bit detachy quickly because of the fact that it's, you know, fresh out of the box. It's not been warmed up enough from play or posing. All right, so taking the thing out and turning it the direction I think it's turned in on here. There's no color to this, so it's really hard to follow the actual directions. And there's a lot of white washout on this. I don't know if it's because there's a dense atmosphere right now or what. All right, so let's see the little things right here. This one's an inverted slit, and the same as this one. So I don't know if they attach here or here. I'm really kind of lost on this part. Let me look at the picture on the actual box because I have not been able to figure this out. So on the picture on the box, yeah, it's not helping too much, except that on top, I guess the longer ones go. So wherever the top is right here. All right, that kind of looks like it makes sense. I don't know if I did if there's a left one or a right one. It seems like there's nothing in the difference between left and right. Okay, and then the little ones, I'm gonna guess go right there. They don't snap into place though. So I don't know if the tension is going to be enough to hold them on. And then you left over with 2 extra hands. All beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. So hopefully that'll hold on. So here he is with his shield and sword. And to put him on the shelf, you'd have to put him in a careful angle so he won't, you know, catch you as you walk by. So you always put the sword to the side. And he can perform that. All right, well, anyway, let me know if this is a Gundam you picked up and if you paid $15 as well, or maybe your Walmart even went cheaper on him, or maybe you got him full price and was fine with that. Have a great day, and thank you for watching.